Have you ever wondered if you're getting enough iron on a vegan diet? Iron is crucial for transporting oxygen throughout the body and supporting overall health. Yet a common misconception persists that vegans struggle to meet their iron needs. The reality is startling. According to the World Health Organization, iron deficiency is the most widespread nutrient deficiency globally, affecting over 30% of women and 12.7% of men across both vegan and non-vegan populations. In this video, we'll debunk the myth that vegans are at higher risk of iron deficiency and explore practical solutions for meeting your daily iron requirements through a plant-based diet. You'll discover an array of iron-rich vegan foods, strategies to enhance iron absorption, and the unique benefits of plant-based iron sources. Let's dive in and ensure you get enough of this essential mineral. Why is iron important in the human body? Iron is an essential mineral that is critical in maintaining overall health and well-being. Its primary function is to form hemoglobin, a protein found in red blood cells responsible for carrying oxygen from the lungs to the body's tissues. Without adequate iron levels, the body's ability to transport oxygen is compromised, leading to fatigue, weakness, and impaired cognitive function. Moreover, iron is vital for the production of several hormones, including those involved in reproductive health. The rise in cases of iron insufficiency is a global issue. According to a World Health Organization study conducted between 1993 and 2005, an alarming 30% of women and 12.7% of men worldwide showed indications of iron deficiency anemia. Despite the common misconception that vegans are at higher risk of iron deficiency, studies have shown that the prevalence of iron deficiency is comparable between vegans and non-vegans when proper dietary measures are taken. The recommended dietary allowance RDA for iron varies based on age and gender. According to the National Institutes of Health, adult men require 8 milligrams of iron per day, while adult women have a higher requirement of 18 milligrams due to monthly menstrual blood loss. However, the NIH recommends multiplying these recommendations by 1.8 for individuals following a vegan or vegetarian diet. This higher recommendation is due to the lower bioavailability of non-heme iron, the type of iron found in plant-based sources, compared to heme iron from animal sources. Non-heme iron is less readily absorbed by the body, necessitating a higher intake to meet daily requirements. It's crucial to note that iron needs can vary depending on individual circumstances. During pregnancy, a woman's iron requirements increase significantly to support the growing fetus and compensate for blood loss during childbirth. The recommended intake for pregnant women is 27 milligrams per day. Similarly, breastfeeding women require an additional 9 milligrams of iron per day to account for the increased demands of milk production. While the RDA provides general guidelines, it's essential to recognize that individual iron requirements can vary significantly based on various factors. For instance, athletes and individuals with high physical activity levels may require more iron due to increased oxygen demands and potential iron losses through sweating and gastrointestinal bleeding. Certain genetic disorders, such as hereditary hemochromatosis, can also influence iron needs. In this condition, the body absorbs and stores too much iron, leading to an increased risk of iron overload. Individuals with this disorder may need to limit their iron intake and undergo regular monitoring. During different life stages, iron requirements also fluctuate. Infants and young children have higher iron needs to support their rapid growth and development. Adolescent girls and women of childbearing age require more iron due to menstrual blood loss. After menopause, women's iron needs typically decrease, but may rise again due to potential gastrointestinal bleeding or other age-related factors. By understanding the importance of iron, the prevalence of deficiency, and the recommended dietary allowances, vegans can make informed choices to meet their iron needs and maintain optimal health. Do well to hit the subscribe button even as we move on to practical ways to increase iron on a vegan diet. Plant-based iron sources. Despite the misconception that plant-based diets lack sufficient iron, iron-rich vegan foods are abundant. Lentils are a stronghold for iron, providing 6.6 milligrams of iron per cooked cup, while a 6-ounce serving of tofu contains approximately 3.5 milligrams. Leafy greens like kale and collard greens are also excellent sources, offering 1 to 2 milligrams of iron per cooked cup. Contrary to popular belief, spinach is not as iron-dense as commonly thought due to the presence of oxalates, compounds that can inhibit iron absorption. Unexpectedly, dark chocolate can contribute significantly to iron intake, with 1 ounce of 70% dark chocolate providing 2.7 milligrams, or 10% of the daily requirement. Obtaining iron from whole, minimally processed plant foods offers additional benefits, as these sources are often rich in other essential vitamins, minerals, and beneficial plant compounds. Enhancing iron absorption. Iron-rich plant foods are vital, but to maximize iron absorption, they should be combined with vitamin C-rich sources. It has been established that ascorbic acid, sometimes known as vitamin C, considerably increases the bioavailability of non-heme iron in plant-based diets. The synergy is due to vitamin C's capacity to convert ferric iron to a more absorbable ferrous form. This procedure improves iron uptake by intestinal cells, making it more easily absorbed into the bloodstream. Consuming vitamin C-rich foods alongside plant sources of iron can increase the bioavailability of iron by up to 3 times, surpassing the bioavailability of iron from animal sources. Pairing iron-rich meals with foods like bell peppers, broccoli, tomatoes, citrus fruits, strawberries, and kiwis can significantly boost iron uptake. Additionally, avoiding coffee and tea around mealtimes can help, as these beverages contain tannins that can inhibit iron absorption. Incorporating blackstrap molasses, a rich source of iron, into oatmeal or smoothies is another simple way to enhance iron intake. For those interested in an extra boost, cooking with cast iron cookware can slightly increase the iron content of acidic foods like tomato sauce. The pros of plant-based iron. While iron from animal sources is more readily absorbed, there are significant advantages to obtaining iron from plant-based sources. Research has highlighted a 12% increased risk of cancer associated with consuming iron from animal products. In contrast, non-heme iron from plant foods offers protective benefits against chronic diseases. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that higher intake of non-heme iron was linked to a lower risk of metabolic syndrome, a cluster of conditions that increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Plant-based iron sources are frequently accompanied by a plethora of antioxidants and phytochemicals, which can help overall health and well-being. These beneficial compounds have been shown to have anti-inflammatory and cancer-preventive properties, further highlighting the advantages of a plant-based diet. Ensuring adequate intake. Meeting your iron needs on a vegan diet requires mindful planning and dietary awareness. Meal planning and tracking your iron intake can help ensure you're consuming sufficient amounts of iron-rich foods. Various online tools and apps are available to analyze the iron content of your daily meals and snacks, making it easier to identify potential gaps in your intake. While a well-planned vegan diet can provide ample iron, supplementation may be advised in certain cases. Individuals with diagnosed iron deficiency anemia, heavy menstrual bleeding, or those unable to meet their needs through diet alone may benefit from iron supplements under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Regular blood tests are crucial for monitoring iron levels and assessing the effectiveness of dietary or supplemental interventions. Consulting with a registered dietitian or nutritionist who specializes in plant-based diets can also provide personalized recommendations and tailor your diet to meet your specific iron requirements. In conclusion, achieving adequate iron intake on a vegan diet is attainable by implementing the strategies discussed in this video. Take action today by incorporating iron-rich plant foods, enhancing absorption, and considering supplementation if needed. Like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts about this video, and turn on the notification button for more informative content on vegan nutrition.